Hi, in this quick 7 to 10 minute video, I'll tell you and do a quick recap of what we have covered in SQL. We'll not be having any more sessions on SQL, right, because there is no immediate use case for all of you. But whatever basics we have covered, I'll show you those. If you want to learn more or if you want to revise, I'll show you how you can do that as well and how you can use our online course to supplement your learning. So, firstly, on our website, which you have been given access to, all of you. In case you haven't been given access, you can share it with your HR and we can receive the email IDs and I can enroll you for the courses. There is only one course, SQL Server for Absolute Beginners. You can learn from this course itself, right? Very basic course, nothing very complex. And on my YouTube channel, Talha Parkar, if you go to the playlist section, you will find a complete, I don't have a lot of videos as of now, but enough for you to get a good understanding of SQL, right? How to get started with SQL and how I'm teaching SQL in this is, I'll first show you how to do the same thing in Excel, right? So for example, I'll show you how to do a grouping of markets by total sales in Excel, right? And then I'll show you how to do the same thing in SQL as well, right? I'll show you how to do the same thing in SQL as well, right? So this is what I've covered in this playlist. It is transitioning from Excel to SQL, right? Now, this is enough for you to have a quick understanding. If we talk about the content that we have covered, we went a lot of in depth, we did a lot of examples. So I'll just quickly run you through what we have done. So we understood what databases are. Before we jumped to SQL, we looked at different examples. These examples were customized to Chayos, as you can see from the tables. Then once we understood how, let's say for example, how the tables or databases that Chayos look like, then we went ahead and understood what relational databases are, what is the concept of tables, rows, columns, primary key, foreign key. Once we understood all those concepts, we looked at relationships, which is how one table is connected to the other table. One to one, is it a one to one relationship, it is a one to many relationship, or so on and so forth. What I mean by that is, for example, in this table, which is the customer ID table, each customer will appear only one time because it is a master data for customers, right? But in the orders table, one customer can appear multiple times because I as a customer can make multiple transactions, right? So the customer table and the orders table will be connected using a one to many relationship where this will be the one side, which is customer ID, because here one row is for one customer and here multiple rows can be because of the number of transactions or number of orders that the customer has placed. So we looked at this, which is relationships, then keys, and then we understood how to download the software on which we will be working, which is DB browser. We set up the software and then we directly started writing our practice exercises, right? So we understood a bit on what SQL is and how it works, what are the basic commands, basic clauses, right? Where and how you can use SQL, right? And then we directly started, if I can just skip these are basic theories that I've put for reference. We had covered this in the class as well. I'll not go through all of these in detail right now, but yeah, so we started with the basic exercises in which we covered all the different clauses: select, from, where, as, order by, group by, limit, distinct. And to show you, each example is as a case study given here, right? What is the problem statement, what is the solution, along with a screenshot. All of that has been given here for your reference as well. Along with that, in the same link that you have where all the files are uploaded for you, if I can just show you the solution file. Let me open DB browser. And in DB browser, let me open project. Project is something that I have already saved, right? And let me open the solved file. So we did a bunch of examples, as you can see on the screen, right? We did 25 examples on different types of clauses in Excel. We covered different examples, right? Looking at how can you use count, how you can use average sales, how you can use, find top 10 customers. We did all of this in SQL, right? We did a bunch of examples. The files are available with you, so I'll again not run them in very detail. For your reference, this much understanding of SQL is enough, how you can sort data, aggregate data. If you want to go to the next level, you can rely on GPT. So for example, if you want to understand the use cases of SQL for your role, right? For your role. So for example, if I come to GPT and This might take a second to load. So on ChatGPT, on the basic version as well, if I go to the free version as well, you can simply ask that I want to learn or practice SQL, give me sample problem statements. The additional thing that you can do is whatever data set you're working on, upload the columns, copy the columns and paste the columns here, right? And it will create problem statements for you basis the columns. Now here it will going to be very generic, right? So it can say that you can use basic queries and filtering. You can find customers from a specific city. You can order products by price, which is sorting. You can find orders in a specific date range, right? You can then look at aggregation and grouping. So we've covered all of these examples. If you want to practice, this is the correct way to practice. Along with this, you can look at the YouTube video, which I have on my channel, and you can look at the online course as well, right? Since we'll not be doing any more sessions on SQL, this much understanding of SQL is sufficient for all of you. Thank you. Hope to see. Now, as a replacement of SQL, we'll be covering generative AI sessions. So we'll be doing a lot of workshops on remainder of the sessions. We'll be doing on ChatGPT, on different generative AI tools, on how you can improve your productivity as well. How you can improve your productivity as well. Right? See you in the next session. Thank you.